I would like to make a Western film, because who put that idea in my mind? I'm from South America. Who told me that I really will be happy enough to make a Western film by doing it? Don't know. And then I started thinking about different ideas about who represent them, how they live nowadays, how people who live more close to my own town in South America, from Mexico to South. And then I started to start connections. The film, I think, is... I would like to read the film as like a painting, like doing connections. You never know. So that was the starting point. After reading a book like this Cormac McCarthy guy, Blood Meridian, and say, okay, we are fucked. And I think we are not that far from that book. And then I say, well, why not? My first film was about a woodcutter that it was shown here, which I really appreciate. But I didn't know what is coming next. And nowadays, I don't know what is coming next either. So I'm sorry about it. Did I ask any answer to your question?
Maybe you can talk a little bit more about, because, there is something very challenging. You shot in Almeria in Spain, the first part. You shot the second part on the Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota. And you shot the last part in Mexico, although it's Brazil. Can you talk a little bit about the specificities of all those places? Because in a sense, all of them, also knowing a little bit about the production, all of them had their difficulties. Maybe you, Ilse, can talk about some of the challenges you faced in terms of, because like I said, particularly if you think about La Libertad, which was shot, on a piece of land owned by your father in La Pampa, it's a very big difference in terms of scale.
Yes, it's completely different. Yeah.
Sure.
This is, as we said before, this is the 6th film Lisandro made. He made an incredible journey, voyage, from La Libertad to EUREKA, which for me, working with him for 20 years, is a proof of how he kept asking himself questions, never afraid, of course. How do we do this? How shall I do this? But he kept changing. He kept changing. For me, he's a real artist, a real cineasta, a real filmmaker, an artist who keeps asking himself changes, not knowing where to end, but he succeeds. So also in terms of production, La Libertad was a very small film, budget-wise, crew-wise, and EUREKA was a huge production with many co-producers from all over, from Mexico to Portugal, France, Germany. It was the biggest change you can imagine. And we faced difficulties, of course, well, doesn't matter. The next film will be very simple. Okay. And I'm happy, and I think that Lisandro goes back, he from this huge production, because it was a huge production.
It's not that huge. It's $2 million budget. In terms of life, how do you pronounce
well, it was a huge production in terms of time. You spent like 9 years.
We spent, but that's the main question.
Okay.
When I'm trying to be like probably most of you, or maybe because you like films, is where do you want to put your body in? Where do you want to spend your energy? Where do you want to spend your nights, dates, nightmares, budget problems? But I just prefer to spend it with you, with people who doesn't know what a fucking traffic lights means, not a bank account. That's where I want to put my body. That's it's for me what is filmmaking. I don't know about the rest. They can be super succeed and blah blah blah. I don't care shit. I just focus when I matter. Like I have many filmmakers that they are around here with us, which I really admire. It's just because they just choose to put their body, energy, and time with people that, without the excuse about filmmaking, they will never have the chance to do it.
So yeah, there's a question here. Go for it. Yeah.
But I think, thanks. Thanks for this movie. You're a great storyteller. Thank you. A fantastic photography.
Like,
Okay, and there's a lot of good impressions, and the story is not fixed and finished, and the characters and the idea and the mood is really open, good storytelling. My one question is, in the end, this character is passed, is gone, and the knife was on the bed. Do you think this guy was guilty because the knife, as he was fighting with this other guy and he sticked him?
Creo que si entendí bien la película, se hace referencia hacia el último.
Está preguntando si, bueno, porque cuando aparece la cuchilla.
No, he's not guilty. No, he's not guilty. I mean, what I'm trying to say with the last part of the film, I'm from South America, so and I think people from US going south, we just keep telling us like dreams in any kind of terms you can hear, politics, cultural, educational, social, and we just keep going. And we know that they are never going to be like real. I'm from Argentina. I keep hearing dreams, and we are going to do this and that, and that's bullshit. And at the end of the day, we just kill each other because we have some summertime, it's not freezing, we get in love, and we just keep going. I know it's very like simplificador.
It's a big simplification.
But at the end of the time, at the end of the day, I just see it that way.
Thank you. Any more questions? Please feel free to raise your hands. And like I said, we'll get you a mic.
Do there is like a symbol behind the big bird that brings the baby? I don't know the name in English.
Stork.
Like the stork, yeah.
Where is that bird come from?
Yeah.
I thought for the film it was kind of a good excuse for me to run away from the US and get back to South America in a kind of mystical way. I'm not trying to pronounce or put accents, and that girl really want to commit suicide because in South Dakota, I've been there so many times, they have the high average of suicide infant in America. They kill, 200 a month. And I thought maybe it can be a good excuse for her to just fly away and try to see other kind of atmospheres and environment all the time, because from where I came from, I just hear there's a lot of people just walking from Central America in order to get into US, in order to get a better life. And I'm not sure if they are going to get a better life over there. So I have no response to that kind of question that the film maybe asked me, and I like that. I probably will understand this film in the next 5 years, why I did this film. I'm not in a hurry, but I think it was interesting for me to show that kind of Sadie that she will not commit suicide, and she likes to fly away, you know, to see other places, because they actually in the real life they don't even know the ocean, they don't even have a passport, they don't even know what LA means, or New York, or Chicago, or Baltimore, whatever you want to. So even if I had to be honest, the film, from my point of view, has not a lot, but failures, which I like, because they will ask me in the future why I make this, I make this wrong, what it was good, what is not good, because at the end of the day, it's just stop me if I'm saying
You're doing good. Come on,
okay.
Keep going.
If I'm not being honest, which I think I don't, but it's just I just try to follow like a path that I don't know how it's gonna end. I'm 48, so but I need to keep making me questions about the people who I like, and where do I want again to put my body, and that's all.